Islam emerged at a time when not only in the Arabian Peninsula but in most parts of the world, there was no place for the female gender, neither in political matters, nor in social issues, not even in education and learning, was there any place for them. But what did Islam say, and what was one of the actions and changes it brought about in society right from the beginning? The Quran came and said that both men and women are created from a single soul. They are neither tools nor objects, but both are dignified human beings. The Prophet of Islam himself showed great respect for women in both his words and actions. From the very beginning of Islam, one of the important actions taken was to prevent injustice against women and to stop the burial of newborn girls alive, which was a practice in the society before Islam. If you think that Islam has disrespected women, this video is going to completely change your perspective. Stay with me until the end of the video, so we can fully wrap up this topic together. The Quran has repeatedly mentioned women with respect. Not only has it considered motherhood sacred, but it also regards women as equal to men on the path toward closeness to God. It is stated in the Quran, God loves the one who is most pious. And all men and women are born from the same father and mother, and there is no difference between them. So both men and women can attain the status of true servitude to God. Moreover, being a mother, a sister, a wife, and a daughter are all highly respected in Islam. And each of these roles is considered to have an important place in society. In the Quran, kindness to the mother is emphasized, even before the father. The Prophet of Islam not only respected women, but also introduced them as the central pillar of society and the family. He told the men of the community that the best among you is the one who treats his family and wife the best. Women in the time of the Prophet participated in political affairs. There were instances during the time of the Prophet of Islam when women, so to speak, pledged allegiance to him or endorsed him for certain tasks. This shows that women were recognized for their legal and political roles, and the Prophet repeatedly warned against oppressing women, saying that such actions are greatly detested by God. The Prophet of Islam not only regarded women as mothers or wives, but also saw them as partners in building civilization. For example, the first woman who believed in him, Lady Khadija, was not only his wife, but also his spiritual and financial partner. But their daughter, Lady Fatima, was a knowledgeable, courageous, and justice-seeking woman, and a woman named Salama was his political advisor during the event of the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. The Treaty of Hudaybiyah enabled Muslims to worship in Mecca and at the Kaaba in complete safety and security. The idolaters who had come to believe in the Prophet were told not to bother the Muslims. These were not just good women, but pioneers in their own society who brought about change. However, the rights that Islam grants to women are no different from those of men. In fact, in some cases they are greater and in others less. For example, a woman has the right to own property. She can give gifts, buy and sell, and possess things. She has the right to education and learning. She can set conditions in her marriage and even inherits property at a time when, around the world, women were not even considered human beings. These rulings were extremely revolutionary for 1400 years ago. But what was the situation of women in that era? For example, in ancient Rome, women were granted very few civil rights. In Europe, women were considered the cause of sin and were called little devils. But Islam introduced women as a source of mercy, the center of the family, and a partner in society. These statements are not just slogans. There is historical evidence behind them. Islam did not belittle women. Rather, it elevated them. If today you see a different image of women in Islam, perhaps you have not understood Islam from its true source. In the view of the Quran and the Prophet, women are the driving force behind transformation and the upbringing of society. If this perspective inspires you, like the video, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. After watching the video in full, leave me a comment about how you feel regarding women and their role in Islamic society.